What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Today we're gonna watch some of my couch catches again. This is actually catches from the last like 3 or 4 days. Again, I've got so many catches that I have to kind of pick through the videos and see what I'm actually gonna publish, and I still had another like 30 minutes of catches that I guess I'll put out tomorrow. So that's pretty exciting though. A lot of really good catches. This is actually the first time I've ever seen a weather boosted Dragonite. Put in the comments, you guys, have you seen a weather boosted Dragonite before? I've never seen one. I don't know, is it rare? Or I guess the weather, I can't tell what weather it is. I'd have to look a little bit more closely on the video, but I just have not seen this whatsoever. It looks like it's windy, so it's windy weather, and maybe because he's flying type, that's why he spawned. I really don't get it. I've been getting Togetix in windy weather as well. I noticed on my max level Togetic videos. I'm pretty sure that those were both windy spawns because I remember seeing the kite up on the spawn. So that's pretty interesting. This is a 91% Dragonite, and it was over 3,000. It's the first time I've seen an over 3,000 Dragonite, and it had good moveset. So that was a fantastic catch, and I personally do not have enough Dragonites because living in Sacramento and playing organic for so long during year 1, Dragonite was like the Pokemon that everybody wanted to have, but you just couldn't get if you played organically living in Sacramento, which is what I did for so long. So I have to stock up on Dragonites now. So when I see one that is very good IVs and over 3,000 CP and with a good moveset, I'm like, bingo, that's the one right there. That's the one I wanted to get. So that was my first weather boosted Dragonite. Really, really good one. I would have honestly taken any weather boosted Dragonite because I've never seen one with the swirls underneath, but happened to be a really good one for my first one. So here we've got an unknown K. You guys know I will catch any unknown. I will put an unknown on the video in a heartbeat. I was actually trying to catch an unknown on my live stream tonight, and we couldn't catch it because the softband was so long. We just couldn't wait that long on a live stream. It was weird not catching an unknown, but I already had the letter. It was an H. Anyway, this is a K. This is actually one of the Ks that I named after my donators on the live stream. I forget who I named it. I know it was New Oakman. I don't remember if this was the New Oakman unknown or if it was the other K. I caught 2 Ks recently, and I named them both after people who have a K in their name. So that was actually pretty cool. It's a fun way to show some respect and show some love to the donators, the really big donators, naming the unknown K after them. So big shout out to New Oakman. Thanks for the $50 Make Jonno Holla donation on the live stream. Somebody else got a K named after them too, and I can't remember who it was off the top of my head. Oh well, shout out to them too. So now we have my Groudons, you guys. This is Groudon, basically. I'm kind of like appraising them and seeing which ones are actually good. I know that certain IVs are not good, and then a couple of them I'm checking to see if they have perfect attack. I really only keep them if they have perfect attack or if they're above 90%. Alright, you guys, so, and I also, I don't recommend transferring any of your legendaries until that legendary is gone from cycle and you can no longer catch it. So I'm not transferring any Kyogres right now, and since Groudon is now gone, I'm transferring the Groudons because they're gone. So these are the only ones that I'm gonna get. Now somebody did tell me that I should have kept 6 Groudons, and that's actually pretty smart, keeping 6 in total. Even if your 6th or your 5th and 6th don't have the best IVs, you still probably should keep 6. But realistically, when are you gonna get the dust to power up 6 of these Pokemon? So I'm only keeping the best IVs 90% and up. It's very organic of me to do it, but it's very unlikely to get the perfect. Now I did get 2 96 Groudons and 1 98 Groudon, and I managed to catch them because, as we all know, Groudon had a very easy catch and pretty good catch rate. It was really easy to hit Groudon with the ball and hit it with the excellent throw, and you know, I got some pretty good throws, so that was nice and easy. I got a ton of Groudon catches. I even transferred some before this video video as well. I got many Groudon catches, but as you can see there, those are the 4 that I ended up keeping. 1 with perfect attack score, and it was weather boosted, so I thought that's pretty nice. It's already got some extra Stardust that I don't have to spend, so that was my Groudon sorting. I decided to just leave that on this video because I think it's pretty interesting. I posted it on Twitter as well. So this is a maxed out Eevee. Alright, you guys, $8.99. That's the number you're looking for. Level 35, 100%. Eevee, a super good catch. I always want to evolve these guys as soon as I catch them, but I'm like, no, don't do it because it'll be crappy, you know, a Pokemon that I already have a 100%. I want to get an Espeon and Umbreon, so I'm saving a couple of these guys. I need to actually walk a couple of these guys and do those evolutions. I love walking Milotic. I just think it's so cool and it looks fantastic. But did you guys notice in the new update, Milotic looks weird. All you see is the really super close-up eye, so I really don't like that. Alright, so that's kind of strange. Now this is a max level 35 Rhyhorn, you guys. This is a crazy spawn. They're not that rare for the perfect Rhyhorn, but the level 35 is actually kind of rare, and when you evolve it, it evolves really high CP, which we're going to see here in just a second. So I do highly recommend grabbing those level 35 Rhydons. They're pretty useful. Now the evolution, let's go ahead and see what the CP is going to be. I can tell you right now, you guys, it is over 3,000. Alright, that's why I grabbed this level 35. I wanted to see if you can evolve it straight to over 3,000, and yes, you can. 3,065. So if you found the Rhydon in the wild, the max level 35 Rhydon, 100%, it would be 3,065. So that's the number you're looking for on the Rhydon as well. That's a pretty good one. I was pretty excited about that one. Now we have got some cloudy weather, which means fighting types are out. That means it's always good hunting for Machop, which you can get a bunch of really great Machamps if you do this right. So I'm looking for level 35 only Machops. You guys know I'm obsessed with these level 35 Pokemon. I'm replacing everything with level 35 versions. I'm getting my 100% Dex all level 35. I think it's just like super duper swag. I think it's fun, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna be slowly catching those. Now I kind of don't care about the commons. I don't know, like completing the 100% Dex just hasn't been as exciting for me. So maybe I'll eventually do that. Maybe I'll get like re-enthused about it. But right now what I'm really enthusiastic about is just catching stuff that I can battle, and really good battlers, so that when I'm going in like raid after raid after raid after raid, I don't have to heal. I just have all these Pokemon that I can keep throwing in, and it allows me to play in the way that I want to play as fast as possible, which is honestly spending a lot of money in the game. So I mean, it's like to each their own. That's what I'm getting excited about. It's kind of ironic because when the raid system came out, I hated it, but I was really mad about Chicago Fest and how bad that was, and the raids came out, you know, with the legendary raids. That was the first time we got legendary raids in the game, so I was really upset about it. But since then, I'm like, hey, these raids are actually kind of cool, you know? Like, it's a fun way to blow a lot of money in the game, which for big spenders is always good, and you can get a perfect Pokemon, so that's kind of cool. Now we've got weather boosting on the raid, which takes it to the next level. So I'm really excited about the prospects for what's coming in raids in the future. I'd really like to see unknown raids. I'd really like to see some raids that you need different Pokemon for. I noticed that raids have made it necessary to need grass Pokemon now, so I'd like to see more raids that make you get Pokemon that you wouldn't have traditionally really thought about. Like Mewtwo, a lot of people have been getting bug type from Mewtwo. It's like, that's interesting. I think that's cool, you know? So I want to see more thought put into the raids so that we can collect different types of Pokemon that we'll actually need for the raids, and just have more use for some of the Pokemon that are fairly useless in the game right now. Now, as you can see, I'm just grabbing all level 35s, you guys. I think that Hitmonchan might have been a level 34. I did make an exception for him because I'm like, 34 Hitmonchan, I got you, bro. I got you. I have been move changing some stuff. There's been a lot more charge TMs and fast TMs dropping from raids, and I've been raiding a lot more than I used to. So I have a lot more of those items, so I have been charge TMing and fast TMing some stuff. I'm not really doing it on the video because I'm putting a a lot of thought into what I charge TM and fast TM, and I usually move pretty quickly while I'm recording the video so it doesn't get too long. But yeah, I've been getting some great level 35 catches. This is the last catch for the video, you guys. This is a level 35 Magmar. Now I will mention that I've been doing some preparation for Generation 4 candy prepping. A lot of people have been talking about this. Obviously Gen 3 is out, so people are already talking about Gen 4. It was already like that when the game first came out. People were already talking about Gen 2 immediately, like days after the game launched. So we're just like that. That's just how the gaming community is, you know. We're always waiting for that next thing. So with Gen 4 in mind, I got this level 35 Magmar, and you can see I'm replying to the scanner that got it for me. Some of the Pokemon that are supposed to be big, like Tyranitar, Onix, Snorlax, they're all tiny, so it actually looks hilarious and weird. So that's part of the new update, and a bunch of my next videos for tomorrow will actually show a bunch of those weird Pokemon, so we'll talk more about that tomorrow. Anyway, you guys, that's gonna be pretty much the end of this video. I did manage to snag this Magmar. It was a really good catch, and I'm just gonna sit on it and wait for that Magmortar in Generation 4. That's gonna be pretty fun. So I hope you guys enjoy this content. I am doing a lot of spoofing right now, catching a lot of really good Pokemon, and just kind of stocking up my account to do more adventures and more battles. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to everybody who subscribes to my channel. Please drop a like and subscribe before you go, and peace!